Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester County. It's September 5th, 2020. I want to reflect on our summer real quick, if you don't mind. I want you to think about the weather. Remember, don't forget, this was the hottest summer that I could ever remember here in New York. 85 degrees every single day of the week. 95 some days, 85, didn't even go below 85. Even our nighttime temperature was still about 82. All year round, all summer long. Now, could that be climate change? You know, I mean, I have mixed feelings about climate change. The good thing about climate change is that, is this open? Is that if it proves actually flat Earth, if you really come to think of it. And it proves that we live under a dome, basically. We have approximately 7 billion of these, I don't know what you want to call them, furnaces, it's a good name, going 24 hours a day, okay? 24/7, someone's driving somewhere. Every minute of the day, no matter where you are. That is definitely going to affect something, especially if we're under a dome. So, yeah, climate change, I used to not believe it. I thought it was a hoax, but it's definitely something wrong with it. I mean, they're spraying up there for particular reasons. I don't know. I mean, they could be killing us. They could be trying to reflect the sun off of us. Who knows? Who knows? Doesn't really make a difference because, first off, the sun's a lot closer than you think, and so is the moon. So I don't think doing that's really going to do anything. But anyway, look, my point is, yeah, it could very well be, because there's no way we're not having an effect on the weather here, and maybe that's what happens. You know, maybe civilization gets to a certain time where things have to be reset. All right, maybe we're headed to that point right now. Maybe there might also be a fuel shortage. You know, you ever think maybe the virus was invented because of that? Keep everybody home, shut them up, don't let them go out, don't let them go shopping. Just keep little basic places open. Supermarket, always open, you know? Always open. Airports, which I never understood, open 24/7. You can travel anywhere the fuck you want to go at any time during this whole COVID thing, but nobody did. As a matter of fact, I said air travel isn't going to bounce back until 2024. Do you realize what that's going to cause? Oh, shit, man. You know, I mean, look, the population here are the stupidest people I've ever met in my entire life. I mean, really, if you're not into flat Earth, fine. But if you can't even see the fucking lies that they're doing, you know, and they throw it right in your face, too. They have 24-hour coverage on it when anything happens of the bullshit they make up, or whatever it may be, you know? 24-hour coverage on it. They won't even talk about anything else. Okay, let's take, for example, something really obvious that you don't need a physics degree to understand. Okay? No physics degree at all whatsoever. Let's take this out. If you were to punch a hole in something that was in a vacuum of space, what would happen? Well, I'll tell you what would happen. It would implode because all of the air would be sucked out of that thing immediately, and it would crunch like a can. See, that's the problem, okay, with people. They don't seem to grasp this. You know, don't worry about it. Just put your finger on it. Put a stick of gum. Don't worry about it. Everything's all right. I forget who the astronaut was that did that. He's got a finger from Iron Man finger. I mean, really, guys, you can't imagine all of this is true because it's not. It's all bullshit. The ISS does not exist up there, okay? There's nobody up there flying around. And if they are flying around, they're flying around in one of these supersonic jets. God knows what they're doing up there. That one thing. I mean, there's a video of an oil tanker that was sucked all the air out of the oil tanker itself under pressure. That released it, or I don't know what they did. They opened a seal, and the whole freaking thing was imploded like a can, an aluminum can. But NASA will come back and say, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's our engineering." Engineering? What the hell's that thing made out of? I mean, the obvious is right there in front of you. 9/11. The reporter goes to say Building 7 is gone. Is gone. And it's standing perfectly straight, right in front of her. I mean, right in back of her. All scripted. All of it. The media is all scripted. Just flip the channels. They're talking about the same exact thing on every single media channel, everywhere. You can't see that. That's control. And that's what they want. They want to control you. All right? This is perfect control right here, the virus. They want to see how they can control you. Now you've got people running around with face masks voluntarily now at this point. It's over. You know, it's done. Okay? But they're still wearing it. They're still wearing it more now than they did back then. When we've already gotten rid of everything, supposedly, right? We're in phase 4. It's over. It's old. But no, I'm not seeing as many people in their car wearing face masks. But forget it. I mean, it's so obvious about everything. If you can't see how satanic they are in Hollywood, if you can't even see that, then you're lost. If you can't even see how corrupt sports are, you're lost. If you can't see the lies that NASA has said and done and made up, you're lost. If you can't see that NASA is nothing but bullshit and they've produced shit, you're lost. If you can't see all of the politicians are complete liars and don't produce anything, you're lost. If you can't see all of this, then you're lost. You're lost, you're hopeless, and you're beyond help. Okay, go back to your bubbling life, not having any information about physics, mathematics, or anything like that, because the people who have knowledge of that went the extra step, the extra mile, shall we say. They got that physics degree. Well, we just have 4-year degrees and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just enough to get by, you know? Not enough to know about physics, not enough to know about architectural engineering or on how buildings would fall down, if this and that would happen. You know, nothing about how NASA would work if the vacuum of space, if there was a hole in the vacuum of space, and what would happen, that all the air would get sucked out immediately, and that they would die immediately. And the physics are right there. All right, but they don't teach you that. That's only told to certain people that go that extra mile, you know. That's all it is, you know. So if you want to continue being lost and not understand about the flat earth, and if you want to continue being asleep and bumbling through your life, just being able to get in intelligent conversations once in a while with people and go along with your life and be happy, fine. Enjoy yourself and continue leaving ridiculous comments under all us flat earthers, because we don't give a shit. We find it quite amusing. The children are still out there that believe this nonsense, that believe we live on a ball, that believe gravity is real, that believe NASA is actually producing something and we're going to Mars and we're going to colonize planets. It is quite humorous to me. It really is, how people believe this. How the ordinary Joe just goes around through life, his entire lifetime, and believes all of this. When it's all a lie. All of it. Every single thing you have ever learned in your entire life is a fucking lie. Vaccines don't work. They're pumping you with some kind of poison. God knows what it is. Cancer? I don't know how that's caused. Okay, but it's definitely something you're ingesting. Fast food? How would they allow fast food even to exist if they give a shit about this virus and you getting it. But yet we have fast food places out there that have the worst food you could possibly ever imagine and eat. And people wait online for it. It's disgusting. There's so many preservatives. Oh, don't even get me started on that shit. Chicken nuggets. They're even banning now chicken nuggets. The name chicken nuggets, because they're not nuggets. They're a chicken breast. And it's probably one of the parts of the breast that they are about to throw out, but they wrap it up and they chop it up and dice it up into a square and fry it up and call it a chicken McNugget. That's great. Wonderful food to feed your children. Great way to start off the morning, you know? No, it's all a lie. And it's always going to be a lie, and it's going to get worse and worse. And this face mask bullshit is just there to dumb you down, to make you feel like you're hopeless, that you're confused. You know, listen to the doctors. Listen to all the doctors. They know best. They know everything. You don't. You don't have that degree. So everything you say is complete bullshit and horseshit. Isn't that a shame? That's what this world's like. And that's exactly how they set it up, and it is absolutely perfect, and people buy it 100%, and it's just great. It really is. So enjoy your trained rat life and have a good time, while us flat earthers change the world. I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos, and let me be a part of your life.